Hi, welcome back to the channel. Train station 2. Overtaken while sleeping. Can you imagine that? He's 80 coins above, and he climbed to first while I dropped to second at 370 coins. Alright, never mind, it's fine. I'll work hard on that. Something I'm happy to share with you, I got a new Region 1 train which I have not got before. Really happy with that. That's why I said this event Seaport gave you opportunity to do so. Don't give up. Alright, working really hard right now. You can see I have quite a number of those Seaport items. Oh great, level up to 85 already. A lot of those Seaport items you should collect by first embarking on the ships. What I mean by that is because of this Seaport event, if you are by now, you should be familiar. There are two things, right? One is the ships, one is the train. So finish all the ships first before you move on to the train delivery. So what I meant by that, because when you have ships, 4 ships right, total, you finish all the 4 ships first, and even though the material you may not need right now to dispatch by trains, you can keep them in the store. So once you have done with one of those trains dispatched, the next one will come on board, and with that you can actually use the spare stuff you have in your warehouse and then straight away deliver using those trains. So that's how I work and climb my ranks. So in my previous video, I shared with you a few factors actually to help me get first. But of course now I dropped to second. One of course is luck. Luck, I mean by the fact that you have the materials and the shipment comes. Alright, that's voila, right? So that's luck. Number 2, don't give up please, because although people say that this is very tedious, you gotta do ships, you gotta do trains, but just think about this. You get this opportunity right now to redo the mistakes you have done. Like me, I have. In my Region 1 time, I didn't have enough Region 1 trains. So I'm really happy this event gave me opportunity to redo my mistakes. So take a look right now. Can you see this? Can you see this? Oh. I made the mistake of not being patient in Region 1 and I miss out a lot of trains. This is the time and this is the event, alright? We get a lot of those Region 1 trains, and even though it's not a duplicate, it's fine, I will keep it because I will upgrade it and use it. So what is happening is that we got a lot of mistakes being done when we first started the game. One, of course, being impatient. We just want to finish the region and move on and on. Okay, you can see that Region 1 train is really easy to upgrade, really cheap, and now is the opportunity of this Seaport event. In my opinion, this is a very tedious event, but this is the best event ever. Do not mistaken this as the worst event. Just imagine this: if you are not a paying customer, you've got to spend 40 gems, 50 gems at times. When it happens a few days, you go to the shop and then you buy those Region 1, Region 2 trains, right? Those containers. But now in this event, when you do stuff and do deliveries, you get those coins, the Seaport coins, and immediately you can buy those containers. That would cost you huge amount of gems if you spend on gems to get them. A Region 1 probably 40 gems, a Region 2 50 gems. So imagine how many trains I have. So far I think I collected 4 or 5 Region 1 trains, and you multiply by 40 gems each, it will be 200 gems. So that's a lot of savings from this event. So don't give up. First fulfill this shipment, right? Go to the ship and then boat and then go and do up all the ship's stuff. Then after that have that in the storeroom kept, and then this is what I meant, alright? See, the ships needs time to come back. So fulfill these ships first. Your train can wait, okay? Don't focus on 2 things at the same time, then you'll lose focus. These trains can wait, they are anytime there for you, but these ships will go away every 4 hours. So fulfill the ships, then you're not being time pressed. After you fulfill the ship, then you can go to the trains. By fulfilling a ship, I mean, if you could, of course, by luck, you got a lot of materials, simultaneously you can do 2 ships, 3 ships, or even 4 ships if you wish. But no, for me, I don't have that type of luck sometimes. I'll just focus on one ship do up a ship and then get that materials before you move on to the next one. So for that, you'll be focused, because we all know that we have limited warehouse spaces. So if you just focus on one ship, your warehouse spaces would be sufficient. If you focus on 2 or 3, you run a warehouse and you can't fulfill any, and before you know it, 4 hours is up and your ship is gone and you wasted all your effort. So don't do that, alright? So fulfill one ship at a time, and then once you have the materials, keep it in the store and then fulfill the next ship. Until you can't fulfill any more ships, then you go and do those trains, alright? Because these trains will wait for you forever. There are no time limit. So this can wait, and when you have a lot of them in the store, you can do up everything at one go while the ship is all cleared. Okay, so that's how you do this Seaport event. Okay, this is a small tip for you. And last, of course, 3 items are mentioned: luck, and then got to do proper planning, and of course one last thing, don't give up. A lot of people are giving up in this competition. That's why it makes it easier. But after a while, I think people will realize, because this is another 7 days to go before the event ends, people realize how good it is with this event, that you can get a lot of containers. People will come in to do this competition, and then competition will get tougher then, alright? So by all means, quickly go and do up your competition 1 and even the second one, because people are not that good with the game and the competition right now. So after hearing some tips from me, right, I repeat again, 3 tips. 1, of course, hopefully you're lucky, you have the materials to fulfill those ship requirement. 2, do up those ships first, those that's planning, right? Do ships before do train. And number 3, don't give up. That's fine, alright? So these 3 small little tips for you. I hope you success in doing your Seaport event, and you'll reap the rewards. Whenever you fulfill everything in those trains, or even winning from competition, you get points. Then you use it to do your Region 1 trains. Of course, you say that, oh, you have tons of Region 1 trains, then that's very good for you. But for me, I made that mistake, and I know many of us made the same mistakes. We don't keep duplicates Region 1 trains when we first started the game. We thought that getting the materials are good, so we dismantle all the Region 1 trains. That is a big mistake. Number 2, we are too impatient to embark into Region 2 and Region 3. We forego the number of trains collection. So I'm taking my own sweet time right now in Region 3, because I want the largest collection of Region 3 trains. Because when I embark on Region 4, Region 5 or Region 6, this thing will come and repeat and haunt me. So must as well, since I know my mistakes, I am going to build up my Region 3 trains with the largest fleet of trains. So in future, when I move forward, I know that I have a good foundation, right? So now my foundation is weak in Region 1, especially Region 1. This is a Seaport event that can build up my foundation. And you know what? With that redemption of even duplicate trains of Region 1, I realized that benefits is really that great, because sometimes when I go and collect things from the Region 1 trains, I only have 5 Region 1 trains, but now no, I have about 8 of them. So I got 8 dispatchers, is just nice. So you got to think of this Seaport event is the best event ever, and not the opposite, and that will demoralize you not to play. That is worse, right? So how long you gonna wait for an event? Another week or so and do nothing and rest? No, because this is one of your favorite game. Go do it, okay? Since you know this tip, do the ship, then the train, okay? So this is what I really want to tell you. Don't give up on this Seaport event. I saw many friends, and some people mentioned they're going to give up. It's the hardest. No, think about it positively. Rethink about your strategy. It works. If it can work for me, it works for you. So do the ship, then the train. That'll be a perfect strategy to do it. Don't do the train, then the ship. That's opposite, right? So always ship first. So unless you are so good, you finish all the ship and finish all the trains, then you go and do other things to level up. But there's no hurry, as I mentioned. Why do you need to hurry to level up and then jump to the next region, right? As of now, I'm ready to go to Region 4, but I've got 15 more levels to go. I'm taking my own sweet time to level up bit by bit. Definitely focus 1 on events, then on leveling up. There's no prizes to level up, right? It just means that once you level up, you go to the next region. When you go to the next region, you started with what's the most few numbers of trains, and that is suffering. I mean, So another thing for you, before you move to the next region, collect a lot of gems, collect a lot of those metal keys, so you can open containers when you move to the new region. If you have not collected enough metal keys, don't move on to the region first. You should collect enough containers. You can open, like, let's say, metal keys to open containers like 3 at least, or even 5 containers. Then at least you can start off with 5 good trains, or if not, just some gems as well if you wish to buy containers and whatnot. Alright, so now I'm still working very hard, 80 points away. So hopefully the person go to sleep or I work very hard. Alright, thank you for watching, like and subscribe. Goodbye.